Afternoon, guys. So, as you can see, I've been working on my quad past few days. I had a bunch of other video showing what I was doing, but I think I accidentally deleted it off the camera. So now I'm almost finished. But basically, all I was doing was putting a new muffler on. Here's my old muffler. You can see where the heat or the exhaust tape is black there. So I had a hole in the top of the muffler, and on this end, I had a hole in the top of the muffler. Originally, probably about a year ago, I guess, I took the muffler off and wrapped it in this. They call it exhaust tape. It's basically just a cloth, heat-resistant cloth strip. Wrapped it around, and it held for quite a while, but eventually it did start to leak through the tape again, but as well the end started to rust out of it as well. So eventually I said it's time to get a new one and just replace it, which I did. You can see here the hole in the exhaust actually melted a large hole in the plastics. So yeah, you can see I was driving for a fair bit of time with that top exhaust leak. I shouldn't say fair bit of time, because once it starts to leak and the heat starts coming out, it doesn't really take that long to start to melt the plastic. So you can see there a new muffler on. It also started to burn a hole in the top of my shock mount, or my shock cover. So anyways, I have the new one on here now. Essentially all I have left to do is put the rack on. So yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I lost all the footage I had where I was taking this all apart, putting it back together. So, and of course, the last bolt to take the rack off, rounded it out. It was a Torx head carriage bolt type of screw or bolt, and as always, the last one gives you the issues, and I had to end up cutting that little piece out of the rack to get it off. So, but this quad is, it's 2011, so it's 11 years old. Driving it around in the winter time in the salt and slush, and I don't wash it off, so starting to get a little bit rusty now. Still quite a few years left in it yet, hopefully, but you can see it's starting to show its age now. This rust here on this bumper, that's just surface rust. Basically the crinkle coat that was on there was not applied correctly. It didn't adhere to the metal. You can see there, look, it just flakes off. So that's not actual caused by rust. I'll quickly show you the front one. So you can see the front one's still very good. And they were both bought pretty much at the same time. But like I said, this rear one, the painting was defective. Either the crinkle coat itself or the prep for the crinkle coat was not done properly. So, okay guys, right back as soon as I get that rack on there. Be back in a sec. Alright, so all back together. I didn't really show anything. All I was doing was putting in bolts and clips. But yep, everything together now and hopefully good to go. I think I still have a bit of a miss. Sometimes I like it's getting too much gas. This one is carbureted, not fuel injected, so I don't know if I need the carb adjuster cleaned or what, but anyways, let's just start it up here. And nice and quiet once again. I did have a before and after, but like I said, I lost the other videos that I had. So anyways, guys, hopefully the next thing on the repair line is I'll have some video. So the next thing I have to do actually is I need to start doing a little bit of maintenance on this, change the oil, check the belt, stuff like that. And the front wheel bearings are bad, so I have the bearings, but that's another chore. I'm not too much of a rush on this one. Really, I only use this just for doing a bit of things here around the yard and for pushing snow. Plow over there. So yeah, I'm not really in a mad rush to do this one till winter time, or before winter, I should say. I was more interested in getting the quad going because that's what I enjoy riding more than this. Anyways, guys, again, hopefully I have a bit more interesting video the next few things I do. Hopefully may have a new purchase to show in next few days. I mentioned in the earlier video, I'm looking to get a snowmobile, mainly just so I don't end up getting stuck in here if we have a big dump of snow or something like that, or we end up having a bad winter. Because I'm such a long ways in, I wouldn't want to be stuck in here for a week waiting to get plowed out and no way to get out. So hoping to pick that up on the weekend. It's a second-hand sled. It's not worth buying a brand new sled around here. Our snow is very intermittent. Like I said, this one I'm planning to get is just a stopgap. So yeah, I'll show you that when it shows up, and I'll have to do same thing, fluids, and do some checks, fluid change, oil change, that sort of thing. So anyways, guys, until then, thanks for watching and hope you stay tuned.